Now covering Wisconsin weather for 20 years, Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
Well, we have several chances for accumulating snow as we move into next week, but the big story is going to be the frigid air moving in from the North Pole and or Siberia. Here's a look at your 7-day temperature trend. Highs tomorrow will be actually above freezing, mainly in the lower to mid 30s. Morning highs in the mid-teens on Sunday, then falling throughout the day. And then for Monday and Wednesday, it looks like high temperatures will only be in the single digits below zero. Right now, we are looking at a mixture of teens and 20s across northeast Wisconsin. The coldest readings are across the north. The warmest readings are near Lake Michigan. Right now in Green Bay, we have fair skies. The temperature is 21 degrees. In Appleton, it is 21 degrees. And look at that wind speed. It is calm. A break from the gusty winds that we've been seeing pretty much all week long. Along with the break from the winds, we had a lot of sunshine across the east central part of the state today, but now we're watching two systems approach the state of Wisconsin. These two systems will merge at some point as they make their way across the Great Lakes this upcoming weekend. You can see the northern system here producing winter storm warnings, the southern system producing some winter storm warnings. When they finally come together, it now looks like the brunt of the storm is going to be to our east. When I came in on Monday, it looked like 3 to 6 inches. On Tuesday, it looked like 3 to 6 inches for us. On Wednesday, it looked like 3 to 6 inches for us. Yesterday, it looked like 4 to 7. When I got to work today, it looked more like 1 to 3, maybe 2 to 4. So as you take a look at the radar this evening, you can see quiet conditions across Wisconsin, but moisture is approaching from the north and south. Precision cast shows that moisture coming in from the south first. Later on tonight into tomorrow morning, we get a break for most of the day on Saturday. A few flurries, maybe a little bit of drizzle, and then we'll see more snow work in here Saturday night into Sunday morning. Tonight's snowfall, probably about an inch or so. And then as we head into tomorrow night and Sunday morning, another inch or two is possible. When all is said and done, it looks like most of us, once again, will end up with about 1 to 3 inches. And I would say probably closer to that 3-inch mark than the 1-inch mark. And that's on par for what we've seen so far this winter. Not much as far as snowfall events are concerned. The biggest was back in November, almost 4 inches. Then we had a 2-inch snowfall back in December. Behind the snow, the big story really, the next 7 days, the cold air coming in from the north. Temperatures running 20 to 30 degrees below normal for most of next week. And mixed in with that frigid air, we will be watching another Alberta clipper Monday night into Tuesday. And this system does have the potential, once again, to produce accumulating snow across the area. And when you combine all three of them together, well, then we could be looking at a snow depth of 3 to 6 or 4 to 7 inches on the ground by the time we get to Tuesday afternoon. All right, your forecast for tonight calls for cloudy skies, snow developing after midnight, temperatures slowly rising after about 10 o'clock or so. Tomorrow, morning light snow, then clouds with some flurry and or drizzle activity. Highs will be in the mid-30s. Morning highs in the mid-teens Sunday, then falling into the single digits with strong winds. 2 below for an afternoon high on Monday. We may actually climb after that as we head towards midnight as that Alberta clipper moves in with some accumulating snow. That system will reinforce the frigid air as we head into Wednesday. Look at that morning low, 13 below, an afternoon high of 4 below. We warm up a little bit on Thursday with a high of 6, and then we will warm up by next weekend with temperatures getting into the lower 20s. Of course, we've got frigid lows. You got to talk about the wind chill factor. At times, it could be in the 20s and 30s below zero next week.
Even frigid highs with -2 and -4.
Yes, yes. A little taste of last winter, Stacy.
Yeah, the polar vortex. We haven't forgotten. Still ahead live at 6, the Red Kettle campaign.